I suspect that the Chinese government will manage this liquidation process very carefully in a way that doesn't cause major problems for the Chinese economy. In other words, it's not a Lehman moment like we saw back in 2008. That said, it does tell us that the property crisis in China is far from over and that it will be an ongoing drag on Chinese economic activity.
So it's quite likely that Evergrande will be broken down into a much smaller company if it still survives in the future. So, or maybe it's not the end of the world for the macroeconomy, but I still think on the corporate level, it can be quite painful.
But this moment's been coming for the past 2 years. Where the company goes from here remains to be seen, and what effect the liquidation offshore has in relation to the realisation of the company's assets onshore also remains to be seen. Plenty of other large corporates in the sector who are in a similar position, and I think, in the fullness of time, people look back on today as one aspect of an overall reckoning for the sector.
The bad case scenario is, this is just further evidence of a large property bubble. A happier scenario is it's a bit of a wake-up call, and the Chinese leadership begins to understand that they've got a basic structural problem in their economy, which is they've continued to try and invest about 40 or 45% of GDP.